All right, what's up, Guan? Bonjour, famille. It's your boy, Bump Jonas, representing for SprinkleSumSalt podcast. And I am here with...
ZajiKC, what's the deal?
What's happening, y'all? What's happening? Your man is representing for KC. So let's jump in real quick. I know you kind of like in between sessions or doing your thing, so I don't want to keep you for too long. But first of all, appreciate you tapping in and sitting down with me, man.
Yes, sir.
So how long you been making music for now?
Shit, since I was first time perform, I was in 5th grade, so just turned 26, so I don't know, that's a long time, yeah.
You putting the numbers out there, y'all.
Putting that work in. Yes,
so first time you performed was in 5th grade. So was that like a talent show?
Yeah, talent show, yeah.
What'd you do?
We did me and Denver, one of my first friends, we did our own. We wrote, I forget what it was called, but yeah, it was our song.
So you did an original joint.
Yeah.
Oh,
5th grade.
Was you rapping or singing?
Rapping.
So
nobody recorded it though, or maybe I don't know. I've never seen that footage, bro. I wish someone.
Do you remember any of the bars?
No, I think we were wearing red though.
Okay.
We were wearing red, like red shirts, and like we were all like.
So they came
color
in like
coordinated.
They came in like fully decked out, uniform, ready to go. That's hard. So,
yeah.
All right, so that tells me then, like you've been dedicated to this for a minute then. So what was it? What happened that bit you? Like what was the bug? What was the trigger?
For real, like just trying to be like my older brother and big cousin, I guess, like. Trying to, like, I seen what they did, and it was just a popular thing to do in a sense. Like before I even knew myself, sports was always there too, but I always had a love for music because of them. So I kind of like strive to be, be like them in a sense, involved. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So I want to talk a little bit about your process, but you have a lot of different aspects or hats that you wear for your career. Like you're damn near self-sufficient. So talk to us a little bit about what all you do when it comes to your career. Like you're a self-built empire. So how many hats are you wearing?
Yeah, bro. I just hustle, bro, and it's overwhelming at times. But as I get older, I understand. I'm more open to taking advice and taking on teamwork if it's meant to be. But I got my hand in a lot of different bags, and it's just like, wherever, as long as it contributes to what I'm trying to do, and in a way can make me money in the long run, or make me money now, or whatever, I'm with it. So as long as it ain't it has to represent me, So I got, it's just a day-by-day grind, bro. Just there's bumps in the road always, but you just keep going, bro, and that's my recipe for real.
Just roll with it, right?
Yeah, just roll with it, bro.
New job comes up, let me figure it out and deal with it.
Yeah,
keep
you know what I'm saying? You just got to sometimes you got to do some things that you don't want to get where you need to go. And I feel like I'm a master in, like, adapting,
okay.
I'm very good, like, at getting through shit, in a sense.
How do you approach learning something new when it comes to, I've seen you work the camera. I've seen you heat press some stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Are you mixing your own joints yet and shit, man? Like
I've tried, bro. It's just really about applying myself, and I have a problem as I'm getting older. I'm being more patient. I'm learning to be more patient. I never was growing up, and it's just about learning myself and applying myself and trying to reach that full potential. But it's just about for real patience, and I'm still have problems with that. So but I'm learning, bro. It's all about learning, and it's that's what it is, really.
So when you talk about patience, and you're probably in what, project number 13 or 14?
I think my next one is 18.
18.
Yeah.
Yo,
it's been a long ways,
getting
bro.
up there. Isn't that a Kobe number somewhere? 18? There's no reference. Okay, all right. I'm not a Kobe expert,
no 18.
so I can't. Okay.
It's just
How I thought that's a significant number somewhere, but
Eight was Kobe.
eight. That's what it. Okay,
8 and 24.
my bad. I don't want to disrespect the Kobe-ites out there, the Kobe fans.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I was asking Connor this before, and it's something I think I'm going to ask a lot of artists and creatives because we all are artists and we're sensitive about our shit, right? So, how do you deal with critique and feedback?
If I feel it can help me, or if I feel it's honest, or if I feel like it's coming from a good place, I'll take it. You know, a lot of the times though, coming up, just how I came up, bro, people will hate on you just because maybe they see you doing it and they're not doing it, or maybe they think they got it more than you, but they ain't applying themselves. So I've ran into those situations so many times, but I mean, I'm willing to take I'm willing to take advice, and I'm willing to like learn off of other people's experiences or whatever. But it's gotta be coming from a good place. I don't, if somebody's bullshitting me, I call them out before I even, let them go on. So,
And you could probably tell.
People, bro,
quick,
people be on bullshit, and people. A lot of times in life, don't get me wrong, you can never, not, you can't, you will never not stop learning, like, as long as you allow yourself to. So, but there's a lot of people that are on bullshit, bro. A lot of bullshit.
He
constantly.
keep it a real egg kicking game. This is like an example of trill for y'all. If you don't know what trill is, go look it up and then come back and watch this clip and you'll understand he gave you game and kept it real. That was hard, man.
Yep.
All right, so what's your favorite type of beat to rap on or to get on?
I feel like I'm so versatile, but I like beats that like you turn it on and they got maybe a little like vocal on there, like something like you can feel it like really like talking to you, like it's deep, like it could be, I don't know what exact beat type it would be called, but something like that, like you turn it on, it's like almost like the song cry beat or One Blood or like I don't know, like
it's got like maybe a sample in there that's got something saying
like
something that's driving it. Okay.
Yeah, that just like influences it, like influences the flavor. Yeah.
What rapper or MC or artist has inspired your style the most, you think? And I'm sure there's a lot that have come along, because we're 18 projects deep now, so I'm sure you've seen a lot of artists come and go. So who do you think has had the most lasting impression on you?
That's tough, but I'll probably go back with my roots, like my big brother and big cousin. Like really, they like I don't really feel like I'm really like anyone. So like I kind of like learning my I'm building my identity as I go, in a sense, so but that's tough, bro. I don't know, Eminem, I guess, when it comes to like rap lyrical shit, like Eminem, but I don't know, that's
a tough one.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, especially
it can go so many different ways,
you have a very
sound,
versatile sound and
I like exploring things too, like trying new things so
I wouldn't even say you have a lot of experimental joints, but you do have a very versatile range of music, though.
Yeah.
So and you would after again 18 projects, y'all. Yeah. That's crazy. Yeah. So a bit of a tangent from rap or music. Like, how do you approach your style and fashion? What's your what's your recipe for getting sauced up?
For real, like just on some me personally, like if I were to, I'd just be on some like dope boy, like a grit fit every day, like a jumpsuit, some J's, or just laid back, bro, like just comfortable. That's really, for real. I just do my own thing. I've never really been into like fashion like that. Like I've always had my own, like coming up, I never really cared about none of that, bro. As long as I was getting to it behind closed doors. I was all right.
Hey, but I mean, look, we're not pocket watching, okay? But the chain is nice, the jacket is nice, the hat is matching. I mean, it was the first thing I noticed when I walked in. Like, okay, he got the coat with the
Yeah,
collar.
it's
Okay,
all coordinated.
you know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
He came through.
So I'm getting better with that too. My big bro, they always got something to say about what he says. I'm definitely my big brother. He's the one that's really got he's got his drip down packed. So I guess I get some tips from
Take
him.
some advice there.
Yeah, from him. Yeah.
Say it nicely though. Say it nicely. So, all right, now I heard you. You did a top 5 gangster rappers with Els, right? Shout out to Els, EmeraldDreamsLab. You know what I'm saying? That's the team. You mentioned ZajiKC as your top 5 gangster rapper, and one thing I wanted to ask on that was like, coming from KC, it was interesting to hear someone mention ZajiKC being a New York cat. So I wanted to just, if you could like touch on that a little bit, like what about ZajiKC draws you to him?
I just like the old school sound for real, like just that the bars, the the griminess, the wicked flows, delivery, all that, bro. And it, like I said, goes back to my upbringing and being around my big brother and cousin, and like they kind of gave me that taste. Like I didn't really. I never was into like the new age. I always liked the older age.
So yeah, he an
hip-hop.
old head.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah, for sure.
And that's what
goes
I
both
think. That's
ways,
what struck me though. Like, and I don't want to push no old head, young head type of thing. It's all music, really. You know what I mean? And hip hop is forever, so it's for the kids, right, and the adults. But it was just interesting to like, yo, this is a younger cat, and he's really referencing. For me, an older cat, 90s era hip hop dude, and a New York cat, like not KC. So I was like, okay, that's interesting.
Yeah.
The other thing that I wanted to ask is like, what is gangster to you? And I know that's a 2-part, right? Like in real life,
We're talking about musically or real life?
But that's what I'm saying. I want both of those.
Real life, gangster is a man that stands by his word, that holds his principles high, takes care of his family, wakes up every morning, gets it done, no matter what's in his way. He lives by a code, and he don't break that code for nobody. And you don't gotta be a gangster you don't gotta be in the streets. You could be a father that wakes up every day and does his job, and if something comes and tries to affect his family in a negative way, he's on it. That's gangster. Somebody that provides for his family no matter the circumstances, that'll take less food on his plate to spread it around to people that really matter. That's gangster.
Okay.
Gangster.
From a music standpoint.
The music standpoint is literally someone that in a sense the same thing. Somebody that's honest. Somebody that's themselves, that doesn't try to change up or sell out because of money, in a sense. Somebody that's honest with themselves. Someone that carries that that gratitude of what they've been through, and just that's gangster to me. That's somebody that's just real about what's going on. Yeah, they might talk about something, but they know about that at the same time. They ain't trying to be somebody they're not.
So authenticity,
bro.
That's gangster.
That's gangster, bro.
Okay. I mean, that's another thing that I find refreshing. I don't want to use the word surprising because that's not the right word. I find it refreshing, and I think it's awesome in the sense that we're in KC, and in this case, we're talking hip hop. Mm-hmm. Like music in general is really the big thing in content creation. But you come from a hip hop world, and I think it's dope and it's refreshing to be able to see that from a younger cat like yourself, a Latin cat like yourself, and that doesn't mean anything. Like Latin and black is hip hop is all day, so let's not even go there. But also to be from, again, KC, from the Midwest, and have that type of authentic energy. That's different. That's different, y'all. I'm just gonna point that out while we're here. So
let me say one more thing on that.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
Like gangster is it's deeper than what people think. Like it's just like I said, staying solid. It ain't the jewels and everything is like the money and stuff in the industry is all blown out. Like money don't make you real. Like money don't make you gangster. Like money. That's so. It's just this Instagram world and this social media world, bro, is fugazi and it's really watered down and it pisses me off every day. Like when I see some, no hate and shit, but when you can look at somebody and motherfuckers are just eating off of, the light that they have off of social media, fabricating the life that they don't live or a life that they're not, for likes, for, double taps, that's, I don't know. I just want to say that, bro. Money don't make you real. I don't care. Like Meek said, money don't make you real. I don't care if it's 100 mil. Like, people are fugazi out here, and people will switch up. Like, real gangster is standing behind your brother when you might not make it. You might not win. You know what I'm saying? You will lose.
Rolling with that risk.
Rolling with them punches. That's gangster.
Hey. Nah, bro. Speak your piece, man. Stand on it. I appreciate that. That's what's up. Now, you know what? I had it listed for later, but I want to jump into something real quick because you had mentioned social media, and it's funny shit. My arm hurts from all this salt he's sprinkling, y'all. But yo, like, what would you do if social media went away tomorrow?
If social media went away tomorrow, I would get, based on music, I'd get straight to it, like old school, which is how I came up anyways. Flyers, hard disk CDs, like I really put in the footwork, which we already do, stickers and all that, but that's what I do. But in a sense, social media is a good thing in a sense of that, but it's also a bad thing because, these, it gets keep people caught up, but it can also take people to the next level. So, if I tell people all the time, if I didn't do music, I wouldn't be on social media.
Right.
I would be a ghost because that's just smarter. That's the right thing to do. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? But, I do this music thing and social media is at the highest it's ever been, and it's only going in the, people are getting paid off this now. So it's only getting larger,
So what keeps you doing music? Where's the passion coming from?
Just my life, it's just kind of like a stress reliever, it's kind of like, I just really, it's kind of like a diary, and being able to put my pain in or put, whatever facts, uplift people or, whatever, just drop these jewels and be able to possibly take off and go to the next level is just kind of like, it's exciting to me, like, and just that hope or that whatever, like, dang, this could really impact a lot of people for me being me, like, a lot of people, don't get that, but the real ones do. Like my core fan base really understands me at this point. So, just the drive, like I, wake up every morning, it's just that constant drive, Like
I got to put something out.
Yeah.
I got something.
I got something for the world to see,
Yeah.
So someone's going to respect it. Somebody's going to recognize it, and it's only going to get bigger,
And better. I mean, for me, and I think every time I've interviewed you, well, I've only interviewed you twice now, and it's been great every time. And I always like to tell folks, like, I have actually, I don't know if I've listened to all 18 projects, but I remember all the way back to Golden Boy.
Yeah.
I just love the fact that, like, for me, it's a hipster moment. Like, yo, I remember.
That's an artifact.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I need to go dig that shit out so I can get it signed. Okay. I thought it was pretty early in.
I was probably 14, 15 when I released
it. Yeah. Crazy. But, and that's why I wanted to talk about the passion and how long you've been at it, because that persistency is key, right? Like, a lot of people talk about consistency, and I saw a post or something that said persistency is being consistent through the troubles and the tribulations.
Yeah, I saw that too today.
And I think that really rings to, like, the spirit of the energy you give off. Like, yo, I don't give a fuck. I'm here no matter what.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Stamped, bro. You gotta leave. And I'm always myself too. So if anybody says anything negative, it's like, bro, I always gave you myself. You know. So, people be mad at that because people can't be themselves. You know, they're the one moment they're this, and the next moment they're that. No, I'm always me. What I give to the world is what I am. So, you know, accept me or don't. You know,
don't matter. He gonna be
know,
fly either
I'm
way.
gonna be myself. You know. Period.
So, what's been your most memorable project to date?
Probably, bro. I mean, my recent ones, Immortal and Hope and Hustle, those are like my biggest ones where it's like really been like I could see like this is like it's well put together, it's well, you know, represented, and it has a lot of potential. Those are my most, you know, I went some places off those. I did a lot of promotion behind those. But back when I first was getting my feet wet, like those, like. Before I really was into money, before I really was into anything besides sports, you know, I would trap myself in a room and I'd knock out like 5-6 songs, bro, in a night, you know. But that was back then, like even we're talking about like mixtapes. Like I wasn't buying beats at the time. Like I was like strictly illegally downloading YouTube, like, but I was going to work and like I'm 12, 13, 14, 15 and I'm working my ass off for hours and I'm really on some rap shit then. I'm not really talking about no money or nothing. I'm just like on some bars, you know, like similes, metaphors, you know. Ooh. And yeah, bro, that I look back at those times, I'm like, dang, we really came a long way. Like really came a long way, you know.
So all right, man, hold on, because my man said similes and metaphors, so that's some technical shit there.
Yeah, it's definitely technical back then, yeah.
So how would you, I mean, you obviously are looking for longevity. You're looking to be here for a long time, not just a good time. How would you describe the transition in rap in your time?
It's just about learning, you know. So I'm like learning as I'm going. Like I'm transitioning into like a man first and foremost.
Right.
So that like I'm learning things as I go to. Like I'm not rapping about what I was back then now because like I'm living a whole different. I didn't really know much back then.
Right.
Like now, back then I might have, you know, and I still will, but I might have like talking lovey-dovey, like puppy dog love, like it's perfect. But now it's like, you know, a little more about, you know, intentions and, you know, like there's a lot of bad stuff out here, bro. It's dangerous. So you kind of, I just rolling with the punches, learning as I'm going. And, you know, that's definitely helping me mold my identity and my artistry, you know.
And you did say that you're really good at being adaptive. So, I mean, this falls right into your wheelhouse, this roll with the punches transition. Yeah. Okay, all right. So walk us through your creative process. Now, actually, first, before we go into that, like, are you pen and pad or are you off the phone when it comes to writing?
Coming up, I was pen and pad because that's literally what I looked up to. Right. My brothers and them, you know, and it was the old school, like, they would talk shit if you pulled out a phone. Okay. But now that I'm so in motion and I got a phone always, I'm on the phone, you know. I don't, you know, sometimes I might not even have a pen, you know. I run through pens like lighters, like shit always comes up missing. But, you know, I write a lot, bro, when it comes to, you know, on the phone. Like, I always find myself, you know, when I'm, you know, on a plane or something, I always start writing. So, yeah.
So what's your creative process like? I mean, what comes first, the beat or the lyric?
It goes both ways, but I think in the past it was more so the lyric, you know. Okay. But now in you know, today's time, probably the beat, bro. Like I gotta go in and when I'm shopping or whatever, like I'll probably go with the beat first, and then based on that, I go with how I'm feeling, you know, and then, you know, it can range. Like sometimes I might lock myself in and I might record, or I might write a whole song, but you know, I'm so busy doing things. Like sometimes my creative process it'll be, you know, like 2-3 a month before I finish the song, you know, in a sense, completely. And then I get in the studio and I do something, and then I'll be like, I still gotta mess with this. So like the song that I'm about to drop, Still Trapping Out the Back Door, I think that's been a good time coming. Like my stuff is all pushed back like 5-6 months.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
all
So
of my stuff, like, you know.
Is that because you take your time, or it didn't sound right and you wanted to do something else? Or
It's more of just like a timing thing. Like I don't want to oversaturate and I want to keep it like going, but it's kind of hard to like pick that because
Right.
you know, it's like I want to push, like I push Still Winning. It's it's still going up, but it's like I don't know. It's kind of hard. I don't want to release something and then take the eyes off of that.
Right.
And it's just kind of, you know, and that's where, that's where I get like tips from Els or, you know, whoever that can help me make those decisions, you know, those critical thinking decisions. But
And see, now that speaks to the many hats that this gentleman wears, and I'm just gonna speak directly to the camera here, or to the mic. Like, if you are gonna take on this journey, this passion, hold the torch of being an artist, there's gonna come multiple times where you have to be more than just the artist, right? And there's gonna be analytics, there's gonna be some intelligence and consultation involved. You're gonna have to sit and study and figure shit out, right? And then on top of that, you have to make critical decisions for yourself. Like, yo, do I release this project? Do I take this time and invest this money into this particular project? Like, this is the one. So with all that said, okay, now I'm looking at him now. Like, so how do you choose or decide? You know what I mean? Does it go off of the energy? Like, yo, that song, this is the record. You know what I mean? Are you waiting for the reaction that comes back? How do you approach that?
Anymore, it's kind of like off tops. I release something and we're doing the same recipe for every song in a sense. Okay. That's my original thought. But then as it goes, it's like, okay, I'm getting more impact on this. I'm getting, you know, more, participation from the fans in this. Like, so it kind of, you freestyle it to a point. But when it comes to like, you know, stopping, like when to stop, when to start, it's kind of just really off of, you know, your feeling, and to me, you know, my feeling and how I, you know, because all of my things, like I tell people all the time, like, you know, there's so many sounds out here, like you might not like it, but someone else does, and there's millions of people in the world, you know, so don't get discouraged off like, you know, what Kansas City thinks, or, you know, what, you know, this person thinks, because this person loves it, you know, so
rock with that.
Yeah,
like,
you just rock, and you just keep connecting with those people, and that's what I'm building up. Like I've got to the point where my fan base is pretty, you know, it's getting there, you know, it's not, you know, but what sets me apart and what keeps me alive is my hustle. You know, I always just keep on applying pressure, and I keep it in their face, like, you know. You just keep on building it up.
Your confidence is through the roof. Like, that feeds your hustle. Well, I almost wonder if your hustle feeds your confidence or the confidence feeds the hustle. But, man, like, every time I look up, you're pushing another thing. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So who's your sports team? Like, which team is the team for you?
The Chiefs.
Okay, that's what it is.
Of course.
So Chiefs or the Royals, you going Chiefs?
Yeah, for sure. Like, right. I think that's most of the city, really. Like, the Chiefs are, like, so, you know, even before, I was born in 96, so I've always been, like, a diehard Chiefs fan. Like, so we went through some tough years. Tough years, bro. 2-14, I think 3-13. Like, we were 13-3 in 2003, though, and we were supposed to win the Super Bowl. And man. I remember we lost in the first round to the Indianapolis Colts and Peyton Manning. So that ever since then, I kind of had a strong hate for Peyton Manning. But we had a lot of years like that.
He's earned it, though. So.
We had a lot of years like that, bro. And I remember we lost in the first round. I think it was wild card versus Dallas Cowboys. We missed a field goal or something. Yeah. And I remember crying deep because I was die hard, bro. I was die hard, and that was before we started, you know, winning.
So, yeah, I'm gonna say, like, to be a Chiefs fan back then, you know, you really had to go through your shit. A lot of wear and tear. Yeah, you had to go through your shit, and y'all had some early ejections, like, you know, shit was supposed to peak, and then boom.
Even back then, though, like, we've been known for having the loudest stadium. Like we've had that presence. Like our fans have been here. It just seems like number one, we're like the Patriots now. Like everyone hates us. You know what I'm saying? Patriots had such a dynasty. Like we are literally, we gotta get a bowl this year, and but people hate on us so much. Like people used to hate on Tom Brady. Like that's
Now,
how they hate on.
Isn't that
Pat.
crazy though? Because it was no hate in me like less than 3 years. All of a sudden, it's like fuck the Chiefs. And shit.
Because that comes with the territory. When you're the alpha, bro. Like that's what I'm saying. When you see, you know, like people with me, like I've been doing what I'm doing. I got a lot of hate. It's because people like they're jealous. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, damn, like.
He ain't going nowhere.
Territory,
He ain't going nowhere.
With the Chiefs, you know, they ain't going nowhere. Like we'll be here for years to come. Like
now, speaking of Chiefs not going nowhere, I was on my Town Topic segment, and I don't know that it's gonna happen, but a couple other teams have had to do the name change, things like that, right? So, what's your thoughts on Chiefs and the name change if that comes up?
I think we're past that at this stage, because I was thinking that a couple years ago too, when the Redskins had to change their name to the Commanders, which whatever. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? I'm not saying about that. I'm saying like the Commanders. Why name the team the fucking Commanders? Like that shit don't even sound right. But the Chiefs, bro, that same thing with like a location change, bro. Like that would piss so many people off if we moved to Kansas. Like why? Like bro, why? Don't even play with it like that, bro. Same thing with the name. Like the Chiefs, like it kind of pissed a lot of people off with the I don't know if it's Gia Field now or Gia Field.
Yeah,
at Arrowhead Stadium.
Yeah.
You know, we're Arrowhead Stadium. The real fans know we're Arrowhead Stadium. This is Arrowhead, but I guess it was money involved, and it had some, you know, whatever. So
but it's still Arrowhead.
Yeah, those new seats they got there though are trash. Whoever signed that deal, and I'm not the only fan that'll say that, bro. Like the old seats there, you could hit. That's why we were so loud. But the new seats, bro, they're so weak.
Yo.
You hit them, beers flying.
Inside job, yo.
Yeah, it's fucked up,
get
bro.
the record off.
It's fucked up, literally.
Damn. All right. So, what's been the best part of your hustle or your career so far?
The shows, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. Some shows, like, you know, or whatever, but I always perform, like, get my heart out there. But there's been like the shows when you really have an impact on the people, and like you can tell, like, damn, they rocking with this. Like the shows, and then just the traveling and meeting new people, like you know, the whole process of it, like the professionalism with all my releases, like it's all hand to hand, bro. And it like I said, it molds my identity in this, you know, as being just a hustler, bro, independent, you know.
So what's been the worst part of your hustle or your career so far?
The litter, you know, the brick walls that you hit sometimes, where it's like, damn, this didn't get the impact that I wanted to, but like, you know, that kind of fuels a fire too, in a sense. Like I have a problem, like not even admitting, like, and not in this sense admitting when I'm beat, but you know, like I don't quit. So it's like that just gives me fuel. Like if somebody, you know, a hater or something, you know, whatever, that just kind of like fuels me. That kind of like gives me a reason to like, let me put it in your face some more, because you know, this shit ain't gonna stop. Like, you know, like it's personal. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, so yeah, I would say that, just like kind of like the brick walls that you hit, the forks in the road, but that's life.
Right.
You know, some people, you can either fold and crumble, or you can get back up, and you know.
All right.
Yeah.
So either way, it's still inspiring.
It's just,
like,
it's a drive, bro. It's a you know, it's just a fight, bro. You gotta keep swimming.
And you seem to take a lesson in everything. Like you don't really take a loss. You just learn.
Yeah, I mean, you got to. You know, sometimes you fall off though, but you master yourself, and I haven't. You know, sometimes you might think you have, but life will smack you in the face and be like, damn.
Try that.
Really?
Again.
You know what I'm saying? Right, yeah. But you just keep going, bro. You just learn, you know, apply yourself, you know.
All right. That's what's up, man. So who's been the most inspiring athlete to you so far?
Kobe Bryant. I say Kobe because, you know, that's always been my favorite basketball player. But
Okay.
I've always heard good about him. Like he's just he's a workaholic. He's never had enough. You know, he's always working. He's always putting in that work to get there. You know, it's not about the fame. It's not about the money. It's literally, you know, about proving to the world or proving to himself. Like that's just hunger, and that's gangster. Like I was saying earlier, that's gangster. That's strength.
That's
you know what I'm saying?
That's a callback, y'all.
That's literally, you know, that fight. That's that dog. You know, that's powerful. You watch highlights on him. You like when Matt Barnes threw the ball or flinched the ball at him, and he don't make a move. I don't know if you've seen that video, but
yeah. It says a lot.
Come on, that's gangster, bro. That's gangster.
Or the new clip going out where he gives that smash on Pau Gasol.
I think I've seen that
Yeah,
too.
well,
I've seen a bunch of Kobe shit.
It was like a trailer that I saw for some special coming out, and it was like, he's gonna
he's a
smash
monster, bro.
him. He don't care.
Yeah,
He don't
he's
care.
a monster.
So, all right, so where do you prefer to listen to your music? Whether, you know what I mean, and I don't mean like your music specifically, but just any music, whether it's yours or whatever. You know, the house, the car, you know, in the studio? What's your preferred place to listen to music and jam out?
Road trips, like long drives, bro. Like it kind of like I'm always so fast paced and always moving. When I finally get like go on a road trip, it kind of like also talks. You have the best talks on road trips. Like that's like great talks. But listen to music. Like I'll turn on an album, maybe an album I never heard, and really like or really never really paid attention. Like I heard it, but you listen to it from top to bottom. It's like, dang.
Right.
This is beautiful, you know what I'm saying? It's beautiful, yeah. And then like that just adds, you know, the beautifulness of life when you're, you know, driving and all you see is just land and you're listening to some music. It's like I'm cruising, bro. I ain't trying to, you know, I'm just relaxed, thinking about the next move, but at the same time, like, let me just take it all in.
Hey, y'all want to know what's gangster? Getting a gangster to say beautiful. Hey, man, so, all right. I just got a couple more questions, man. I appreciate your time. So, J's, LeBrons, or ones?
I'm going to have to go with retro Jordans, retro J's. Yeah, definitely. That's just more like LeBron's. I'd wear like hooping, you know, playing basketball. Ones definitely popular. Like this is retro too, but I've never really been the biggest fan on ones. They're more popular than, you know, they're the probably most popular retros out right now. But I don't know, bro. Overall retros. You know,
J's.
Yeah, J's.
I don't know, man. Ones don't fit in every scenario for me. They don't hit with every outfit, but you know, you know, it's whatever. All right, so. You were talking about you move at a fast pace. So what's the fastest you've ever driven a car?
Now, I'm not saying in a fast pace like driving. I'm talking about like I'm always moving. Like I can't sit down. Like I'm like always like
you
focused on something. Yeah, I'm in motion. Like I'm getting my bag. I'm moving. I don't really do fast cars, bro. I'm in the slow lane cruising. Like I don't really do fast, but I have in the vet. I've got up to I guess in the truck too. Probably like 110.
Okay, are you floating?
Yeah, 110, but that's scary, bro. Yeah. You get to that point, that's scary. Yeah, bro, that's scary, bro.
You get that lift.
But yeah, I ain't with that. I can't. Women, I can't ride with the women are the best at driving fucking fast. Like they drive crazy, and yeah. I don't know why though. I can't do that, bro.
So you got a fantasy car like that one joint that you just gotta have?
Not necessarily in a sense because like I don't know. I want to get a Stingray, a Corvette. Okay. I want to get a Corvette Stingray, but there's a lot like we don't even know much being from Kansas City about Ferraris and Lamborghinis, but to capture something like that, yeah, but my happiness would probably come more from like a a home, like a beautiful
Ooh,
home, and like
okay.
just the stuff in the home and stuff like that.
See, my man on some mafia type shit now.
Yeah.
Hold on, we're not gonna give him no Rico. I'm just saying he got some of that taste.
Yeah.
So hey, man, I appreciate the hell out of you, man. Thank you so much for your time. I guess the one thing I want to ask, bro, on the way out, man, you got multiple projects coming. You've been dropping multiple projects. We're on like album or release number 18. When it's all said and done, and hopefully, you know, we got a long time to go. What's something that you want to be remembered by? What's the way that you want us to think of ZajiKC when it's all over?
Staying true to my word, you know, being solid, you know, being myself, you know, one of those dudes that, you know, always got to the money and never crossed nobody out and did no snake shit to get to the money. You know, somebody that, you know, held you down and loved you as a brother and always held that high until the casket dropped. That's me.
It is. Nothing but gems all the way through, y'all. Man, I appreciate the hell out of you, man. It's your boy Bump Jonas, and I just sat with...
Two Fontones, ZajiKC.
Hey, there
Yeah.
it is, man. Y'all just had another moment here. We at the EmeraldDreamsLab. Just like I started it off, I got to end it off letting you know, if you're trying to get your dreams made, you're trying to get your content out there, you need to get viral or anything else, come over here to EmeraldDreamsLab.
EmeraldDreamsLab.
They'll get you right. They'll get you right.
Yeah.
Man, I appreciate you, bro.
Yes,
It's been
sir.
a hell of a time.
Yes, sir. Appreciate
Y'all
you
have
too.
a good one. Peace.